Marriage is one of the most awaited moments for everyone in this world. It is a celebration of two people deciding to annoy each other for the rest of their lives. Well, there are some upsides too, like you are the center of attraction for one entire day. But there are some weird laws around the world that might make you consider for a second opinion before you go ahead and say, I do. Welcome to Master List, and in today's video, we are going to tell you about 10 weird marriage laws around the world. So let's get started right now. Number 10. Proxy marriages are legal in USA. Move ahead of proxy attendances. Did you know that in the United States, proxy marriages are legal? In California, Colorado, Texas, and Montana, there is a legal provision for proxy marriages if you are in the armed forces. This means that it is enough if only either the bride or the groom is present at the wedding ceremony. The absent party is represented by a proxy. Well, it looks like a fair rule to respect the armed forces of the country. In Montana, neither the bride nor the groom has to be present at the wedding. This is called a double proxy marriage. Number 9. Marriage announcements are necessary in Monaco. It's really exciting to tell everyone that you're getting married. You would want your friends and family to know and prepare to be a part of the celebration. But that's not enough in Monaco because here the whole town has to know about it. In Monaco, it is mandatory for marriages to be announced in public. However, unlike in Greece, where the announcement must be made in a newspaper, it's enough to scribble it on a piece of paper and stick it on the door of the town hall. The announcement should remain up there for a 10-day period that includes 2 Sundays. Should we consider this as a waiting period for any exes to come and sabotage your wedding? Number 8. Indoor weddings in England and Wales. The wind is blowing through your hair. You walk the aisle with the sand beneath your feet. The bridesmaid wears a beautiful flowery gown, and as take your vows, the sea roars in the background. Hey, wait! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because if you live in the UK, such a wedding will remain nothing more than a fantasy for you. There is a law that states that couples must be married in a fixed structure with a roof. This rules out outdoor weddings, which are very popular in several parts of the world. The law came about because the practice of solemnizing marriages in the UK, Wales and England in particular, is based on buildings, either places of worship or venues such as hotels or stately homes being registered for weddings. Number 7. Proposing for prank is illegal in South Carolina. This never made it to our list of pranks, but we are glad it didn't. Because in South Carolina, there is no mock proposal law. This means if you are over the age of 16, you cannot propose to your significant other if you do not mean it. We are not sure if the law is still enforced, but a mock proposal is as bad as getting a punishment if ever played on someone. Number 6. You can marry your cousin in Utah. This might be a little odd, but it is not as straightforward as it sounds. Surprisingly, here cousins are allowed to marry each other. But there's a catch. You will have to wait until you are 65. It becomes legal to marry your cousin in Utah once you are over the age of 65. Maybe they figure you have run out of options by then. You might as well settle with your cousin. Totally weird. Number 5. You can only remarry someone just 3 times in Kentucky. You married for the first time, found out it was a mistake. You got divorced. Fair enough, we all make mistakes. As if that wasn't enough, you marry them again, make the same mistake, get divorced again. But remember, if you marry the same person once more in Kentucky, then this might be your last chance to stick with them or leave them forever. In Kentucky, it is illegal for a woman to remarry the same man more than 3 times. After the 3rd divorce, that couple is no longer allowed to get married. That should give you enough time to have your relationship figured. Fool me twice, they said, but thrice? Number 4. You can kill your husband if he cheats on you in Hong Kong. You want to call it a law or justice, you decide. It can cost your life if you cheat on your wife in Hong Kong. If a wife catches her husband cheating on her, she is legally allowed to kill him. But here is the catch. She can only do it with her bare hands. If you're a man, you can only hope that your wife doesn't know martial arts. And if you're a woman, ladies, it's time to learn some martial arts. Number 3. You can't forget your wife's birthday in Samoa. This has to be the favorite law of all the women because this saves you from the disappointment when your husband forgets your birthday. If you're in Samoa and you forget your wife's birthday, not only will your wife come after you, but the law will too. It is illegal to forget your wife's birthday in this country. Maybe put a reminder on every single calendar in your house and get it stamped on your forehead. Well, now we know how The Rock keeps his wife happy. Apparently, he is half Samoan. Number 2. It's not a law, but it's a pre-wedding tradition to face trash in Scotland. As disgusting as it may sound, but in Scotland, the bride and groom are hit with trash, which includes rotting fish and eggs. Geez, the whole purpose of this tradition is to establish that if you survive this, then you will survive your marriage too. Comparing marriage to rotting fish and eggs, now that's new. Scotland is an amazing country, but this tradition is kind of gross. Number 1. You can marry your younger brother's girlfriend in Japan. Japan is known for its cultural differences, but this one might come as a shocker. If you have a younger brother and you like his girlfriend, then bingo, you can ask her to marry you. Bizarre, right? Who would do this to their sibling? But in Japan, you can weirdly follow your heart given the girl says yes and agrees to marry you. No one can stop you. Not even the family can show their disagreement. So guys, those were the top 10 weird marriage laws from around the world. Which one was your favorite? Tell us in the comments below. Also, tell us if we have missed any more interesting ones. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to never miss any of our interesting videos. This is Master List. See you in the next one.